welcome back to our Keep Indiana Learning, Reclaiming the Fun live stream with our Keep Indiana Learning digital learning coaches, Chris Young. Welcome to the live stream. Now, you can tell we're best friends because we wore the same thing to the party.
Nice.
I even made mine blink in the same pattern as yours so we could drive everybody crazy.
Yeah, I thought about switching it up, but I like what we got going. So
That's right. We match. All right. Well, Chris is going to share with us some really fun things, how to teach like a student. I am in love with all these fun tips that we've been having today, and I know it's going to continue on. And Chris always has a lot to share, so I'm going to let him take it away.
All right. So as part of Reclaim the Fun, my name is Chris Young. Like I thought that rhymed a little bit. So like I need like to create some like background music with that, like Reclaim the Fun with Chris. I think it's basically going to be like my new tagline. But with that being said, I love fun, and one of my most favorite presentations that I do is something called Teach Like a Student, and I have a tendency to talk for quite a while. So this is just a sampler. There's no way I could get the whole presentation in about the 20 minutes or so that I have with you. So I'm going to share a couple of my favorite tips to have fun in the classroom. And so Teach Like a Student, it kind of is what it sounds like. You know, if a student were kind of teaching the class, what things would they bring into the classroom to make it more exciting? So it's bringing that digital world into your classroom to make it more engaging and exciting for students. And so that's what we will share today is a couple, just two ways that you can do that. And so you know, when we were talking about Reclaim the Fun and this idea of presentation, it's like, man, like, you know, with COVID and everything, like teaching, it used to be fun. Like, where'd that go? Like, we still have permission to have fun. And so, you know, I'm here to try to sell fun. And so what I want to do is have you imagine if you could bring anything. And so close your eyes and imagine, you know, a couple things that you could do to make your students' holiday wishes come true, at least in your classroom. And so think of that. And then I'm going to share the two things that I came up with. And so, you know, you can make your dreams come true. And hopefully this will be something that you can use to make some of your students' dreams come true. So with that being said, remember I'm selling it. Thing one, imagine that you could take your students literally anywhere in the world. Okay. Thing two, imagine you could transport to your classroom any celebrity to teach about the topic. I don't know why Bruno Mars is outlined there, but I like it. All right. And so you can do both of those things, and that's what I'm going to teach you how to do in the time that I have with you. And so for the low price of 99 cents, because one of these things does cost money. It's a one-time fee of 99 cents. And then the second thing is free. And so it's kind of buy one, get one. But to have any celebrity teach your students, 99 cents, we can make that happen, and I will show you exactly how. And then take your students anywhere in the world, completely free, and I will show you that. And so you're probably at this point thinking, this is too good to be true. And for most things in life, when things are too good to be true, they usually are. But they said the same thing about the dishwasher, that there's no way with touch of a button you could clean all your dishes, but you can. And just like the dishwasher, these little fun tips are not too good to be true. So the first one, hopefully you're excited, like super excited. So the first tip to bring celebrities to your classroom is, and this is the one that costs 99 cents, and it's an app, and it's called Face Swap Live. And it is literally the best 99 cents that you can spend on an app. And so Face Swap, if you're familiar with it, you can kind of see it here. Like this app does so much more than what's in the title. Like it's like crazy misleading, and I think that's why it's a big secret. But the idea of Face Swap is like you could have me and Lena, and if we're in the camera next to each other, it would put her face on mine and my face on hers. And usually when that happens, it's like really weird, kind of like this picture, but it's funny. But Face Swap Live does so much more than that, and I'm going to pull up this, and it's on whether you have Android or Apple, it's on that. And so hopefully at this point you can see my phone, and so you can see here that their default is the Face Swap, and If there are two people there, it would turn green and would swap the faces. But I talked about celebrities. And so one of the things you can do here, like let's say you wanted Justin Bieber to teach your class. And so I click the little camera or the Justin Bieber button at the bottom, and you will see it put my face on Justin Bieber's picture. And that's not that great because the kids probably can't even tell it's Justin Bieber yet. So in the top left hand corner, there's settings. And I want to mask everything except for the mouth. And watch what happens when it does this. It's awesome. So now it is Justin Bieber's face with my mouth. And there's the record button at the bottom here that my mouse is floating over. And I could teach my students a lesson on, whatever. So let's say we're talking about mitosis. I'd be like, hey, class, I'm the Biebs. Hopefully it's not too late to say I'm sorry. Bad dad joke. And anyways, I'm going to teach you about the 4 phases of mitosis. And they're prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. And so you can record that and then you could post that online. Now, this is just one feature with that. And so, I could also be Kim Kardashian. I could be Beyonce. I could be Taylor Swift. My facial hair is kind of weird there. But you could basically be any of these people here. But what is really, really awesome, this is one version. Right here is this little mask. And so if you're familiar like Instagram or Snapchat filters where it like puts things on your face, same deal. Watch this. I'm going to turn it into Justin Bieber. A bad version, but still. So now I'm the Biebs, and I can be anybody else that's down here. Some other things in terms of filters, since we're like kind of in the holiday spirit, you can turn into Santa Claus or an elf. You can do all of these things. But so far, there's a limited amount of filters here that like there's some things and, that are fun that are, but you could do this on Instagram or whatever and not pay 99 cents. But like this, I could be like, class, it's dangerous out there. Make sure you study for the quiz tonight. And they'll study. But I said you could be anywhere. And this is what really, truly sets this app apart. And that is this little button right here. What you can do is you can search online for faces. So let's say, here I am. I want to become Abraham Lincoln. And so I type in Abraham Lincoln, and it's going to do a Google image search. And the best images that you can use are ones that are straight on with the person making a straight face. If they're like smiling, sometimes it doesn't like line your mouth up. So anyways, this one here looks really good. And you can see I've got the mask, and I could be Abraham Lincoln with flashing Christmas lights, teaching the kids about Abraham Lincoln. I could also, though, because this one's a little on the creepy side, I can also go to this, and I could be the image and teach the kids about Abraham Lincoln. And again, there's just that record button at the very bottom here. And if I press that, it saves that video to my camera roll, and I've got it, and it's good to go. So you can literally search for any celebrity by clicking the bottom right-hand corner, search for faces. But what is really, really good is this import photo. Use photo as mask. So let's say you have a picture of your principal. And Lena, she's probably thinking, I'm going to hide this, but I asked her, I was like, can I have a picture of you not smiling straight on? And she sent it, which was brave of her. But now I could present as Lena or your school principal, and you could tell the class, hey, make sure you study for the test tonight. It's really, really important, blah, blah, blah. Super, super fun. Students love it. And the one thing I will say too about this and making videos like this, flipped learning and the idea that like you post a video and the kids watch the video at home and then they come into the class and they apply the learning. That sounds really good, except for kids don't watch videos. If you give them, they don't do homework as it is, but if you tell them to watch a video at home, they're not going to watch it. What I love about this is you ask the class, like let's say you want to see who watched the video, give them a quiz and ask them, hey, who taught you about mitosis? And that's the only question on the quiz. And let's say 4 of 24 kids say like it's Justin Bieber. The rest of the class is gonna be like, what? And what ends up happening the next time you have a video, whether you transform into someone or not, the whole class is gonna watch it because they want to see how crazy their teacher is. And that is sort of the magic of the idea of teach like a student. And so, anyways, super fun. You can search for faces, bring them in, and just record videos and different things. It's 99 cents to do it. Um, you know, Buzz Lightyear. I'm Santa. I'm an elf. I'm a lion. I'm whatever. So deal with it. It's awesome. So this is called Face Swap Live, 99 cents, and it is an awesome, awesome way to engage students in their learning, and just like I said, bring the people that they're interested in to teach them your topics. And so you definitely should check Face Swap Live. And like I said, it's the one thing in this little fun deal that costs something that's 99 cents. But it's literally the best 99-cent app that I've ever bought. It's also fun to send to your teacher friends and different things as well. And so do it. All right, so we're gonna switch off the phone and go back to the computer. And so that was the first little tip, and that was on Face Swap Live, 99 cents. The second one was how to bring your students anywhere in the world. And the way I like to do that is using something called Removebg. And what you can do, and this picture kind of shows it. Let's say you have a picture of your class at recess, and they're all gathered up around each other. And what you do is you drop the picture in there, and it will cut around all of the people and remove the background. And so then you could have a picture of anywhere in the world. So let's say you were learning about the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, and you could put your class in Paris, France, post that to your your LMS, your Canvas page, your Google Classroom, and say, today we're going to start learning about Paris. They will be so excited to learn about that. And so I'm going to show you kind of the remove.bg and how it works. And to top this off, and so let me go actually back because I'm going to start editing this presentation to show it. One of the things with Lena that I did, also in the random text that I sent her, is I was like, who is your celebrity crush? Who's the one person? And she said, Paul Hollywood. And so we're going to find Paul Hollywood. Paul Hollywood. And I don't know if for some of you that are really smart, at the beginning I had a little hint to where we're going, but this is Paul Hollywood here, where I said teach like a student sampler. He is on the British Bake Off. He's I believe a host on there. And so let's find a picture of Paul Hollywood, and we're going to do an image search, and we're going to just choose this very first one. I mean, he's a man that can cook, so it's hard to top that. I'm actually going to click the longer. Yeah. Boom. All right. So I'm going to save this picture and just kind of show you like why this matters. Let's say, I mean, he cooks. Let's say I was going to put Paul Hollywood on a beach. This nice romantic. If I were to place this picture like this, and I was like, yeah, this is Paul Hollywood on a beach. You're like, no, I'm not buying it. That's not Paul Hollywood on a beach. So what we do is we go to this remove.bg, and we're going to just drop this picture of Paul Hollywood on here, and it's magically, it's crazy. It's magic. It will remove the background. There's the original. Boom. There is Paul Hollywood with the background cut out. It's cut out perfectly. I download the image, and I put him. Remember how bad it looked before? Now check it out. Here is Paul Hollywood on the beach. Now he's tiny Paul Hollywood on the beach. Let's crop him a little bit because I have another picture I'm going to put him next to. All right, let's put him right here. Boom. There he is. And I did ask Lena, and so she probably would like to be with Paul Hollywood if he was cooking a meal on the beach. And so you can see too, like her arms there, and it's like cut out. Boom, download it. Got that picture. And let's put her with Paul. And let's drop her down a little bit. And so, same thing. Now, I'm like, class, we're learning about the Eiffel Tower, or we're learning about Lena and Paul about to have a nice dinner on the beach, which is nice this time of year because even though the weather's unseasonably warm right now, I know it's going to get cold soon. So, anyways, remove.bg, super simple. And it doesn't just cut out people. Let's say you wanted to remove the background and you had a picture of like a table. You could put the picture of the table in and it would cut everything out except for the table. Completely free, completely easy. All you do is just drag and drop that image in there, and you can literally take students anywhere you're learning about. And so you can put them into the action or put yourself into the action. It is a lot of fun. And so with that being said, there's 2 little tips to allow you to bring anybody into your classroom to teach your students, and then to take your students anywhere in the world. And just 2 simple ways that, again, those tools are FaceSwap Live and Remove.bg. If you're interested in connecting with me on Twitter, I'm Chris Young EDU. My email is cyoungedtech@gmail.com. I have a website, bit.ly/ChrisPresents. And I, as Lena mentioned at the beginning, I am part of the Keep Indiana Learning digital coaches team. And so there's a lot of really talented coaches that are a part of that, including Lena. And so that's another great way to find some awesome content for you to find some fun and make learning meaningful for your class. And so with that being said, that was the Teach Like a Student sampler, and hopefully you can take those tips to make your classroom a little bit more exciting and engaging for kids.
Chris, I had no idea what you were going to do with my picture. And I tell you what, if you ever want me to teach your class mitosis with that picture, you just go ahead. You are always welcome. And I just tweeted out that picture of Paul Hollywood and I on a beach because dream Christmas present. Thank you so much. That was so fun.
Thank you. And, it took a lot of trust for you to just send me pictures and answer my random questions, because you're like, what is he doing with this? But yeah.
What is he going to, I never am going to let down. I'm never let down.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Chris, thank you so much. I can't wait for more of Teach Like a Student. We'll have to get some more of that content for Keep Indiana Learning so that everyone can enjoy more of those great tips. I will definitely be downloading FaceSwap Live for the holiday season to have a little fun with that. And you guys, thanks so much for joining us today live at Keep Indiana Learning. We hope to see you again soon. Visit us at keepindianalearning.org. Subscribe, like, tell your friends. All the things that are going on are here, and they're having fun doing it. Chris, happy holiday season.
Happy holidays. Thank you.